know the poem completely by heart, and a half of another one, which I find interesting. Back in 1975, in November, I was spending 3 weeks with my favorite aunt and uncle in Denver, and I wrote the first thing that I kept and thought, well, maybe I should keep track of these things. And it was called Death. How about that? And it was, if I fell down and died, would all my friends sit back and cry? I would wish that they would see the better life in store for them. For as I lay in my deepest sleep, I pray the Lord their souls to keep. For still alive, they are prey to all the evils of each and every day. Interesting. Well, I'll go fast forward about 15 or 20 years-ish. And the other one that I remember is called A Thought. And I wrote, if I had a gun, I would surely be dead. I put a little bullet right in my head. It wouldn't matter all that you said. The walls would be a crimson red. Interesting. Well, let's go 15, 20 years further down the road, and we come to last year. And last year I had a life-changing event that kind of threw me out of whack. My therapist recommended that I visit the 7th floor at Presbyterian Behavioral, and I was in lockdown for 2 weeks on suicide watch. Interesting. It was a very interesting, if you've never been inside, it's very cuckoo's nest. Just smaller, but same thing, TV in the one room, and the medication lines, and the therapy sessions, and all that kind of stuff. Well, I was in there 3 days before I finally wrote something. And I asked my therapist if I could read it during our group, because group was about talking about your problems and having, getting it out, because if we hold it in, we become a balloon that blows up. And so she read it, and she said, I think this will be good. Well, a couple of days every week, we had student nurses come in and with an instructor, and they would spend 6 hours at our clinic. And they happened to be in there that day, and at the end of reading it, after I came out, the teacher came up to me and asked if she could use it in her class teaching from now on, because she said it really set the tone. And this is called New Hope. And this is the first thing that I wrote when I was in there. Room 916 was the room that I spent 2 weeks in. And it goes like this. I have no more hope, yet I am to go on, smelling the flowers as my dreams become gone. This new reality frightens me so. I woke up one day with nowhere to go. My mind has gone dark with nothing to see, so I made a decision to eliminate me. I'm okay with that, yet others are not. They want to remind me of all that I've got. I'm now at a place that I've chosen to come, so maybe my thinking has adjusted some. Now inside here I'm watched and secure, yet I scare myself daily when I look in the mirror. I thought that I knew who was looking at me. Now distortions of life make it harder to see. I'm broken and sad with panic attacks. Through therapy and meds, they think I'll come back. Each single day is a step hard to take, my mind and my soul trying hard not to break. Deciding to go forward, moving on from the past, is first recognition that my life will still last. My family and friends, the patients and staff, work hard not to cry, but elicit a laugh. Today I now see that with help I can cope. Tomorrow will bring me a surprising new hope. And that was the first thing I wrote in there, which got me back on track of thinking and what have you, and trying to decide what I wanted to do. I did learn that I had good insurance. I had my own room, and it took me about a week to realize that's because you have good insurance, because there was people that was 2 in a room, there was people that were 4 in a room. I had my own room with a view, 7th floor, just outside of the hospital there. I could look down at life as I thought it was. And I wrote this. It's called Outside Sensations. I sit in my room watching the sun slowly set. the outside sensations, trying hard not to forget. The sound of a bird or a car passing by, the smell of cut grass, the buzz of a fly. The feel of the breeze on my skin through my hair, the looks on the faces of people without a care. A baby crying, going by in a stroller, a man playing music to earn him $1. The honk of a horn, the crossword timer, the smells that emit from an old greasy diner. The sounds of the fans at a sporting event, the righteous few claiming we should repent. The fumes from the bus that's going uptown, the laughter that comes from the corner street clown. The sights that you see from just people watching, the high school band Friday night marching. The sound of a puddle being splashed by a child. The sound of a dog running fast and wild. The simple colors of a cross-street light. The angry pedestrian who's picking a fight. The neon signs blazing into our view. The kitchen aroma of grandmother's stew. The chill in the air as the sun fades away. The church door opens to the people that pray. Someday soon, when I'm leaving this place, the outside sensations I will wholly embrace. I will try and remember to enjoy all that's there. Behind these four walls, I am so unaware. 2 weeks of never going outside. I didn't smoke. I am a smoker. That was kind of interesting. They did have coffee, but after 5 you couldn't have you can only have decaf. So it was like its own little world in there. And I was really in there because of a broken heart, to be quite honest. And I learned by talking to other people in there, it's not what it is that does it to you. It's the fact that it does it to you. There was a 22-year-old kid in there who tried to kill himself 3 times because he was failing at calculus. It doesn't matter what it is. That certain thing bothers a certain person, and they go over the edge. And I learned that a little bit. And it's just very interesting. And I kind of felt like, I'm in here because of a broken heart. These people have real problems. But the end result was still the same. We were all trying to eliminate ourselves. So I wanted to read something because this is what, again, my changing event was my wife, after 13 years, decided we weren't going to be together anymore. And so I wrote this once I could write about her again. And it's called Never To. Never to kiss the nape of your neck. Never to walk on the beach holding hands. Never to whisper so close to your ear. Never to wait with you there by my side. Never to hold when feeling so sad. Never to laugh at something you've said. Never to discuss a book that we've read. Never to anticipate late night times. Never to open a door going through. Never to feel your warming embrace. Never to listen to how your day went. Never to ask what's that you're cooking. Never to see you step out of the shower. Never to write sweet loving words. Never to answer a question you have. Never to comfort when you're feeling sad. Never to wonder what flowers to give you. Never to hurry when late for a date. Never to sleep in the shape of a spoon. Never to talk on the phone while away. Never to think of the right words to say. Never to surprise with a silly little gift. Never to watch a late night movie. Never to plan a weekend away. Never to question the words that I hear. Never to enjoy a large thunderstorm. Never to realize what I haven't done. Never to experience the new rising sun. Never to sit in the car for a drive. Never to breathe your aroma again. Never to chase our dreams together. Never to create a moment to remember. Never to play a late game of Scrabble. Never to eat a romantic dinner. Never to hear your seductive voice. Never to keep each other warm. Never to see what new thing you bought. Never to love. Never to love. Never to love. Never again.